back and forth along their coast, showing sailcloth and our butts, the Admiral complained. And in all that time, we accomplished nothing. What do you need? I am afraid I am about to add to your winter malaise, Admiral, Bodes warned. Baal grants Earth a time to rest before spring, Hannibal Gisco reflected. If only our commanders in Kartadasht allowed for the same respite. What do you need? A loud, coarse voice roaring from the floor below erupted from the stairwell and burst over the roof deck. That, sir, Bodes confirmed when he saw the pained look on Hannibal's face. Colonel Bayoth. Most of Hannibal Gisco's mercenary commanders bathed and changed into robes of their native clothing before coming to his headquarters. The Gallic officer never did. Admiral, we came when Kartadasht called, the colonel growled upon reaching the roof. My goal stood with Admiral Anno Gisco during the toughest of battles, but when we left for home, he left us unpaid. Things are shifting, and come spring, you'll need my fighters. Or maybe the Republic could use us. The creases at his eyes twitched before Hannibal forced his face into a passive expression. Having a mercenary commander threaten to go over to the enemy was as close to treason as actually marching across a battle line. Bayoth's threat could not go unanswered. Colonel, as you know, Hannibal began. Then he stopped and studied the wild beard and unwashed hair of the Gaul. You and your men have proven yourselves in every engagement. Because of your abilities, I'd like to make you an offer. Partial pay, the colonel scoffed. We'll take our full pay and not a gold coin less. Admiral, Bodes added. What did you say? Bayoth demanded. His title is Admiral or Lordship, the lieutenant stated. When speaking to a superior officer, it is customary to use a formal address. Listen here, sailor. I've been carving up men since before you were born, Bayoth informed the naval officer. I don't need you to teach me manners. Where most Kartadash nobles wore an ornate knife but traveled with bodyguards, Bodes had no men-at-arms. Rather, he carried an additional blade. Lieutenant Bodes dropped his hand to the hilt of the sword. The admiral watched as Bodes touched the hilt of a Carthage battle sword, and Bayoth dropped back to clear distance for his Gallic sword. Both weapons had swollen bellies, but one was single-edged with a sharp point, and the other sported a double-edged blade with a narrowing tip. Hannibal Gisco had seen both blades take limbs and lives. For a heartbeat, he thought to let young Bodes end his problem with the Gaul. But then the admiral remembered Senator Bodes' family. An inquisition if Colonel Bayoth killed the nobleman would not end well. Explaining that his fleet lieutenant died in a rooftop brawl presented problems the admiral did not need. Gentlemen, please, Hannibal Gisco insisted. He held up both hands in a sign of peace. I need you both. You had an offer in mind, Admiral, Bayoth remarked while giving a hard look towards Bodes. I don't have your coins yet, Hannibal admitted. But I plan late in the summer to move in and reoccupy Agrigento. And that has what to do with me and my guys? Bayoth questioned. I need a force in Cianciana, Hannibal informed the Gaul. It's 16 miles northeast of Agrigento. The perfect position to defend my rear when the Republic comes for me. You want us to work for you without pay? Bayoth asked in disbelief. A youthful senior officer appeared at the top of the stairwell and a cross look passed over his face. General Hamilcar, commander of the Kartadash ground forces in Sicilia, didn't care for most of his mercenaries. And for the Gallic colonel, he reserved a special place in his bile. Once the sour expression left, he approached the three men.